Hi, I'm Lisa, and it's about day 65 for me on Nerium AD. I am 50 years old, and I made a video about a month ago about my 30-day point experience with Nerium and how pleased I was with what was going on with my skin. And now I am even more pleased with the product. I am, again, 50 years old, and I have no makeup on my face. I can tell my personal story, and that is that at about age 47, I looked in the mirror and I pretty much kind of mourned my face. I said, been nice knowing ya. You've been, you've done me proud. You've been fairly attractive for this many years, but time to grow old. So I kind of mourned the fact that I wasn't going to see that face anymore, that I was okay with seeing every day and feeling pretty good about, and not having to do a whole lot of maintenance to. I know this kind of sounds vain, but I'm just putting it out there. Women like to look nice, and we can pretend like we don't. We can act like it doesn't matter to us, but it matters to us, most of us, and it mattered to me. So, I just was pretty content with that's what it was going to be. Then last summer, as I was about to turn 50, I did go in and had, Botox injections in this area and a little filler in this area. And that was in July, and I turned 50 on July 20th. So after that started to wear off, which was about November, when I started seeing those lines kind of coming back in strong again, obviously, I was having issues with my face kind of saggy right here, and it was very concerning to me, but I had no desire to have a facelift. I'm definitely afraid of doing something like that. I don't knock it. I just personally I'm pretty scared about that. Plus the expense. It's not in the cards right now for me to spend that kind of money to do something like that. So I was looking desperately in November for something that would help me. And I knew that to use a high quality product that was actually going to really do some good work, I would have to spend some money. So when a friend of mine mentioned to me about Nerium, I remembered hearing about it at a kind of a ladies' night out thing where they had reps from different companies there, but I didn't pay much attention to it. So I said, yeah, I remember hearing about it. So I did some research and contacted a local brand partner here, and she let me try Nerium for 5 days, and I was so happy with what I saw just in 5 days. Now at the 60-day point, I'm even more thrilled. The lines that were on my chest that I kind of thought were just going to be there forever, I call them the old lady lines. They started to fade at 30 days. They're almost completely gone now. My skin is so much more firm. My crow's feet are gone. My face is brighter. The melasma brown spots I had are starting to fade. They're actually almost gone on my face. And I've had them where I was treating them with another product called Obagi, which was good, but I was a little nervous about using the hydroquinone for a continued period of time. I heard that could cause a dependency. So I bought Nerium. No, it's not cheap, but it works. It works so well. I wish that I'd been using Nerium in my late 20s and 30s, because I feel like had I done that, I would never have had to deal with this sagging skin and the problems that I've had with breakouts and hormonal issues and things like that. It's calmed my hormonal breakouts, which were getting kind of crazy in this area because I'm perimenopausal. So it's really calmed those down. Do I get a zit here and there? Yes, of course, people do. You have stress, you have environmental, those types of things will happen in your life, and you will. But I don't have the issues I've had prior to using Nerium. It goes away quickly. It doesn't get so, red and awful looking. It definitely is a calmer for my skin. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I do not feel the need to rush and wash my face and put makeup on, which is mind-blowing for me because I haven't felt that way since I was probably 40. So for me to just wake up at 50 years old and say, I'm getting my skin back, I'm looking like I did 5 years ago, I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled. My skin is brighter. This is it. There's no makeup. Not that I'm any great beauty by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying to you, for me, this is such an improvement with what I was dealing with a year ago. I look younger than I did 5 years ago. So I'm thrilled with it. I think it's such a great value. It does everything. It lifts my eyes. Our family has a history of the droopy eyelids. My eyelids are less puffy than they were. My under eye circles are lighter and brighter than they were. I know this video is getting a little long, and I don't mean for you to have to sit here and listen to all this, but if you care about your skin, I promise you that you have nothing to lose trying Nerium, especially with the reputation that company has. Jeff Olson at the head, money back guarantee within 30 days. It's just so good. It'll just make you feel good about yourself, especially if you're in a position where you're in sales and you're trying to keep up with the young people. But you know what? If you're young, this helps with pre-emerging lines as well. So like I said, I wish I'd been using this in my late 20s and 30s. Had I been doing that, I don't even know what I'd look like. I'd probably look 20. No, just kidding. But anyway, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in Nerium or hearing more about it, I'd love to share it with you. My website's http, obviously the colon, / lisa.hayes, Hayes, .nerium.com. Thanks.